Raising the bar for the cruise industry yet again, Royal Caribbean's spectacular Independence of the Seas melds unrivaled size, innovative design, and more fun per square foot than any other ship at sea. The third vessel in Royal Caribbean's stunning Freedom class of luxury cruise ships, the fabulous Independence of the Seas is the largest passenger vessel to set sail from a European home port. Meshing timeless and innovative design with unrivaled size, the Independence of the Seas offers more fun, excitement, and amenities than nearly any other ship at sea. With a span of over 1,100 feet and weighing in at a staggering 160,000 tons, the massive Independence provides ample space to accommodate over 3,600 guests and 1,400 crew members. Freedom class innovations like the Flow Rider Surf Park and kid-friendly H2O zone, along with world-class cuisine, Broadway caliber entertainment, and fabulous bars and lounges come together aboard the Independence of the Seas to ensure your Royal Caribbean cruise is like no vacation on Earth. So whether you're relaxing in the sun, enjoying a spectacular stage production, or savoring a gourmet meal in the luxurious dining room, the Independence of the Seas offers even more ways to get out there than any other ship at sea. The 4-story high Royal Promenade is the bustling epicenter of the Independence of the Seas. Lined with stylish shops and casual cafes offering taste-tempting treats like Ben & Jerry's ice cream and Seattle's best coffee, the Promenade is the perfect environment for a casual stroll through the heart of the Independence of the Seas. The Royal Promenade also plays host to the luxurious Captain's Champagne Toast and the dazzling interactive parades that kick off the non-stop world-class entertainment aboard the Independence of the Seas. Speaking of entertainment, Royal Caribbean ships are well known for their extravagant world-class shows, and the Independence of the Seas is certainly no exception. At center stage of the vessel's spectacular entertainment bill is the gorgeous 5-story Alhambra Theater. The Alhambra plays host to a wide range of fabulous entertainers, including comedians, musicians, magicians, and variety acts. The Alhambra is also home to lavish musical productions that combine the talent of world-class singers and dancers with elaborate stage sets and eye-popping special effects to rival even the best of Broadway. And the entertainment doesn't end in the theater. The ice skating rink in the ever-versatile Studio B boasts an exciting, graceful ice show performed by a talented cast of international figure skaters. You can even lace up the skates and hit the ice yourself during one of Studio B's open skate sessions. The excitement aboard the Independence of the Seas doesn't end with world-class entertainment. The Independence offers more ways than ever to get out there than ever before. The innovative and fun-fueled sports deck aboard the Independence is sure to spark your adrenaline. You can even scale one of our fleet's most challenging rock climbing walls. Lace up the gloves and spar for a few rounds in our onboard boxing ring. Or get in a game of hoops on our full-size basketball court. If it's gaming that gets your heart pounding, Casino Royale boasts rows of slot machines and a wide array of Vegas-styled action to keep you in the chips. The diverse array of bars and lounges aboard the Independence will keep the party rolling all night long. From a night of dancing in the Gothic-inspired Labyrinth and relaxing cocktails accompanied by piano tunes in the Royal Caribbean Classic Schooner Bar, to icy poolside drinks or a fine cigar in the ever-civilized Connoisseur Club, the party never stops aboard the spectacular Independence of the Seas. If it's fun in the sun you crave, the pool deck aboard the Independence of the Seas has something for the whole family. With all the action and excitement the Independence of the Seas has to offer, you'll need to make sure you stay fueled up for fun. For casual fare on the go, you can grab a juicy burger and frosty shake at Johnny Rockets, or hit the Windjammer Cafe for a beautiful buffet-style spread. You can also grab a snack while you stroll the Main Street USA-inspired Royal Promenade. Try a cool Ben & Jerry's treat, or grab a quick but delicious sandwich at Cafe Promenade as you take in the friendly neighborhood atmosphere. Specialty restaurants like Chops Grill, Portofino, and the Asian-themed Jade boast gourmet meals and exquisite, refined surroundings. And of course, the lavish dining room on board the Independence serves up world-class cuisine and graceful ambiance every night of your cruise. All this is just the beginning of the fun and excitement aboard the Independence of the Seas. So sit back and relive all the memories of your spectacular Royal Caribbean vacation in your Cruise in Review. With a strategic location on the inlet that the Itchen and Test rivers feed, the city of Southampton was one of England's most important medieval ports. The city turned to shipbuilding as trade declined, producing such famous ships as the Queen Mary and the Titanic. The imposing city walls of Southampton trace the city's medieval roots. The marvelous Maritime Museum chronicles the city's role as a key English port, and its heart-wrenching Titanic Voices exhibit tells the tragic story of the famous, ill-fated luxury liner. And the lush 300-acre common boasts a beautifully diverse array of flora and fauna. Southampton is also a shopper's paradise, with designer boutiques and famous retailers in its wonderful modern shopping centers. The bustling port city of Southampton, providing a hint of English culture while boasting rich seafaring and shipbuilding legacies, complemented by world-class museums, lovely waterfront restaurants, and spectacular shopping.
Sail away, sail away, sail away. Sail away, sail away, sail away. Sail away, sail away, sail away. Ooh, yeah. Singing. Come sail away, come sail away. Come sail away with me. Sail away with me. Come sail away. Come sail away with me. Come sail away.
So you made it. You arrived in Southampton. From a distance, you saw the size of the ship. You walked on board. You saw the length of the Royal Promenade. You went to the Windjammer Cafe. You saw the variety of the food. You put your key in the door. You saw the size of your stateroom. And you thought, could it get any smaller? And then you saw the bathroom. Am I right? Am I right? Of course I'm right. Of course I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, balloon animals. There's a worm. Caterpillar. Snake. Giraffe. Hiding behind a hedge.
Hi, I'm Jim Barnett. I'm the musical director on the Independence of the Seas, and I'm in charge of 26 musicians. The 26 musicians, besides the 9-piece orchestra, are scattered through 7 different venues. For instance, we have Boleros Lounge, which is more of a Latin flavor lounge, although we do ballroom music in there. In the front part of the ship on deck 5 is the Pyramid Lounge, and that's usually home to our rock band. And not too far from there on deck 4 is a schooner bar, and we have a schooner bar performer in there who sings and plays the piano and gets the people to sing along, as well as our pub entertainer on deck 5 in the promenade in the Dog and Badger pub. Our pub entertainer does the same thing and usually plays guitar and gets the people to sing along and just have a great time. Other places up on deck 14 in the aft part of the ship is Oliver Twist, and we have a group up there playing for dancing usually. I also have a string trio that's classically, most of the time, they also play popular music. The string trio performs in the dining room for dining music, but also in different venues around the ship on different bands and nights off. The other individual entertainer is our intermissionist. The intermissionist is a person who floats around the ship and plays the piano in different venues on different nights off. In addition to all of those things going on, up on Oliver Twist, we also have a couple of jazz sets per cruise, and I take some members of the orchestra up there with me and have a late night jazz set 2 or 3 times per cruise, which is well received by the people, and we really enjoy doing that. The 9-piece orchestra in the theater here. We have 2 trumpets, trombone, alto sax, tenor sax, and a full rhythm section of guitar, bass, and drums, and myself. I play piano and keyboard. We do 2 shows every night of the cruise. In a 14-day cruise, we do 4 production shows. We have several guest entertainers.
Tomorrow was another day. Find you is out of sight.
When a headliner comes in, a guest entertainer, we have a rehearsal that day, that afternoon, and we'll rehearse for maybe an hour or an hour and a half, no more than 2, and that's all the time we have. We sight read the music, and we confer with the guest entertainer. There's maybe some adjustments in tempo and that, but the caliber we have of musicianship is such that we don't really need to go over and over and over the songs. We just do it that afternoon, and then we perform the shows that night.
There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight.
Royal Caribbean is the only cruise line left that has a 9-piece orchestra in the theater.
When I first started out, there were bands everywhere. In the bingo halls, in the dance halls, in the working men's clubs, in the pubs. Everywhere you went, you could work with a live band. And I don't know if it's the recession or times are changing, but there's nowhere for me to work with this music anymore. And there are most certainly no bands of this caliber. Ladies and gentlemen, they're hot, they're cooking, they're sexy and good looking. Put your hands together for the Independence of the Seas Orchestra!
And there's a trend to going towards tracks for production shows. Well, I've been a champion, and I believe in having live music all the time. I think there's a certain element of excitement in a production show, and guest entertainers especially, to have that live music going. In addition to that, the live music around the ship is enjoyed by all the passengers. They really enjoy dancing or just listening and having a cocktail, whatever that is. So the importance of live music I can't stress enough, and we really appreciate the fact that we have that here at Royal Caribbean.
They're looking after me, yes, Royal Caribbean, depending on how you want to say it, it's up to you. They're looking after me. They have given me a suite. Yep, it's called the Propeller Suite. I've learned to sleep like this. I say yes to everything. I said to the man on the curry counter, I said, what's the curry today then? He said, it's a speciality curry. I said, well, what is it in English? He said, well, roughly translated, it means Jurassic Park curry. I woke up the next day with a megasaurus. That's another storyline, you know what I'm saying? The first thing the Americans say when they see the ship is, oh my gosh. Oh, honey, this is wonderful. Oh, it sure is, honey. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get up there on that climbing wall with your nanny, who's 84. Oh, my gosh. Oh, honey, I'm so excited. Look, they have a line here. Oh, look, we've been traveling for 2 days, and we're in a line. Oh, my gosh. I'm so happy to be in this line. Oh, my gosh. Well, me too, honey. I think this is really cool. It sure is, honey. Oh, we're so blessed. We're so blessed to be in this line. Oh, my God. Oh, honey, it goes all the way around here. Oh, we're so happy. Oh, my gosh. Oh, honey, there's a photographer. Come on, let's get a family picture. With us British behind the Americans like this. Well, this is pathetic. This is pathetic. This is pathetic. This is pathetic. Sorry, Brian. I'm sorry, Brian, but we should never have booked this.
Chris Cattelia. I work with international corporate art, and my responsibility is to coordinate the arrival and installation of the artwork on board during the new build process. The main centrum piece, it's called a kylix. It's from an old Greek drinking vessel. It's an exact copy of one of the most ancient Greek artifacts. This one weighs about 600 kilos, and it's suspended on 48 very fine cables from a ceiling disc, which denotes Dionysius, the god of drink and wine and good times generally. Another one of the pieces, a terrific work comprised of 148 stainless steel cables, each of which carries 120 sewing cotton bobbins. There's 17,760 bobbins hand-threaded onto those cables. So there's about 2,500 kilometers of thread there. The theme of the ship is of the old masters. We've looked for artists who have interpreted those masters in their own way. So all around the ship, especially in the staircases, you will see works by today's artists. And many of the pictures will seem familiar to you. You won't quite be able to place it until you look at the explanatory piece, which is beside it, and then the connection will be made. You'll see where the connection between the original artist and today's artist is.
1, 2, wide awake. Milk the cow, there we go. Very strange audience this evening, I have to say. Swim, swim to the top. Swim, 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 swim. You're not fast enough. You need to swim a little bit faster. There we go. Strike the pose. And show this wonderful audience your best assets. Show everybody your best assets to that right now. Wonderful. Wonderful. Very, very silly faces at the teacher to that right now. Very, very silly faces. You're not hypnotised, are you?
No.
No, 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 no. I can't hypnotise you, can I?
No.
No, 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 no. What I want you to do right now is just put your finger on your nose and just press it and notice now it's now stuck. There it goes. Now, try and pull that finger off your nose. Try and pull it off with that hand. There we go. Try and pull it off. Try and really pull it off. Go on. Really try to pull it off. Oh, no, I mean that one. You're right.
I can't get my finger off.
All right, okay. Now, the only way you can get your finger off your nose is by placing this one in your ear. You'll find that that one comes off your nose and that one sticks in your ear. There you go. That's good. And somebody's just shot Lassie. It's so funny. It's so funny. It's hysterical. It's hysterical. You just can't stop laughing. Come on.
Welcome everyone. We're up here on the sports court, here up at the rock climbing wall. It is a fun and challenging experience you should try at least once on your cruise vacation. We are open every day and have multiple routes going, each offering a beginner's, a medium, and a difficult level, so we will surely satisfy any skill level. We also have many rock climbing events such as Kids Learn to Climb, our Family Learn to Climb sessions, and challenging events such as our adults and teens speed climbing competitions. Our wall is 48 feet high, but 200 feet above sea level, so it'll be an experience to remember. So come check us out, and you'll feel like you're on top of the world.
The Independence of the Seas to one of 3 fantastic flow riders at sea. Here we have 30,000 gallons of fresh heated water moving over a trampoline surface. We open daily, so come on up to deck 13. Throughout the cruise vacation, we'll have private lessons, sessions, so that you and your family don't have to wait in line. No matter what, the Flow Rider is guaranteed fun for everybody, whether you be sitting to watch the sports staff show off or have a laugh at your fellow guests as they wipe out. With the Flow Rider, you're always guaranteed the perfect wave at sea.
As we board the Independence of the Seas and prepare to set sail en route to yet another spectacular port on our itinerary, we head up to the bridge to get an exclusive glimpse at some of the state-of-the-art technology utilized aboard one of the most advanced cruise ships at sea. The captain of the Independence has been kind enough to invite us up to the command center of the vessel to guide our tour and explain some of this amazing technology as he prepares his staff for yet another spectacular voyage. The bridge of the Independence serves as the central monitoring station for all systems in use throughout the vessel. From here, the captain and his skilled team of officers keep a watchful eye on crucial variables like ship stability, watertight integrity, and smoke detectors using state-of-the-art monitoring systems. At the heart of the vessel's bridge is a station known as the cockpit, the centrally located main operating post of the bridge. The cockpit is equipped with essential navigational controls and monitoring systems that allow the nautical officers to safely and accurately pilot the vessel through its meticulously plotted course. These state-of-the-art systems enable the captain and officers to monitor weather conditions, currents, and shipping traffic, along with all other crucial variables necessary to safely navigate the Independence. In addition to the cockpit, the bridge of the Independence is equipped with identical stations located on two bridge wings that extend past the hull of the ship on either side. All the cockpit controls are replicated at these stations, allowing officers to perform all the same navigational functions with the added advantage of being able to see down the length of the vessel. The bridge wing stations are especially useful during docking and departure procedures, enabling officers to visually confirm that nothing is in the path of the massive vessel. The Independence is one of the most technologically advanced passenger vessels at sea. One of the most amazing advancements in use aboard the Independence is known as VMS, or Vessel Management System. The amazingly accurate VMS is essentially a global positioning system that interfaces with the ship's steerage and propulsion systems. The VMS can actually pilot the ship through a pre-planned course while controlling engine speed and propulsion systems and adjust for variables like currents, wind speed, and weather conditions. The captain and his team have nothing but praise for the VMS, citing its astounding accuracy, agility, and reliability. The massive 160,000-ton Independence of the Seas employs powerful engines and versatile propulsion systems that provide astounding speed and agility for a vessel this size. 6 12-cylinder diesel power plants generate over 100,000 horsepower for propulsion and electrical power throughout the ship. These massive power plants drive the innovative pod propulsion system in use on the Independence. A central fixed pod generates primary thrust for the vessel, while 2 azipods provide additional thrust and rotate 360 degrees, enabling officers to steer the ship with amazing accuracy and agility. Rough seas are rarely an issue for a vessel of this magnitude. Nonetheless, the Independence is equipped with a set of stabilizer wings that can be extended to steady her in choppy waters. Although they are seldom used, the stabilizers can be deployed to ensure a steady, comfortable voyage for everyone aboard the Independence, regardless of weather conditions. As we conclude our tour of the bridge of the Independence of the Seas, the captain begins his exhaustive pre-departure checklist and begins to brief his staff of officers before navigating back into the open seas. As he readies to take the helm and begin the departure process, we thank the master of the vessel for his insight and this rare opportunity to get a first-hand glimpse at the amazing technology that makes the Independence of the Seas one of the most sophisticated passenger vessels at sea today.
It is I, Billy from Glasgow. Who's never been to Glasgow? Give me a cheer. Oh, you should go to Glasgow. It's a brilliant place. Take your camera. You'll see things you'll never see again. One of which will probably be your camera. But go. Gina worked down all day, working for the she brings home a pay for love. For love. Get ready to sing. Sitting at the buffet, when you're queuing for your food, I'm gonna be the man who's queuing next to you. When you're munching on your chips and all your bits, I'm gonna be the man who's munching next to you. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful in Thailand. When I saw your face
So she went under the table. They could see she was a neighbor. So she went into the bedroom. She was shot down. It was her doom. Annie, is you okay? So Annie, is you okay? Are you okay? Annie, is you okay? So Annie, is you okay? Are you okay? Annie, is you okay? So Annie, is you okay? Are you okay? You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Circle it, circle it, circle it. Light it up, light it up, light it up. Last time. Yes!
What's your husband's most annoying habit? That's the question. Lily.
In his pocket, rumbling around with his change in his pocket. Well, I think it's his change.
There's so many, for God's sake. You could say picking your nose or scratching your bum or... I have no idea.
Well, I thought you were going to get it right then with the second one. She said playing with in your pocket, hands in your pocket and playing with things in your pocket.
I'd probably say the most annoying is he farts all the time.
He farts. All the time? He won't do it. He won't do it. Not when he's sat here, will he, in a few minutes? Annoying habit.
Farting.
Yes! Just give it another half an hour, okay? It's all you got to do. Half an hour.
Throwing his clothes on the floor.
Throwing his clothes on the floor. A floordrobe. A floordrobe. That's what it's called. It's in the online dictionary, floordrobe.
Clothes on the floor.
Is the right answer. Yeah, well done. It's right.
This is easy. He's got a bad nose, so he goes, sniffs. He sniffs all the time. That's my lassie.
He sniffs or snorts?
No, sniffs.
Just sniffs.
Well, I know this one. It's sniffing my nose.
That's what she said. Sniffing is absolutely right. Some applause, please, to the four couples in our Love and Marriage show this evening. Enjoy Funchal tomorrow. Good evening.
I saw this brilliant game played at the gangway. Dodge the photographer. People play this game with venom now. That no, no, thank you, no. Come on, Maureen. I said no, right there, down, right. And once you clear the photographer, you were back on your frame. But the rest of you are going to love this trick. This trick is known as the invisible piece of string. Wait for it. Hup! Oh, you see, look, look! Okay, so, no.
No, wait. Yes! No! Come on, give this young man the clap he deserves. Come on. Here we go! Oh! Yes! Oh, this is nice. Wait a minute. Well, no, this song? They hate that.
Are you through?
A little bit, Jim. Look at that. You have 2 organs. Who knew? So listen, Jim. What is this? Fisher Price? This is beautiful. Listen, could you... I love Jim. We go way back. We used to be lovers. Listen. I don't care. I like the tickle. So listen.
sono sempre libere come le nuvole che volano pieno Girl, that's the recipe for making love to you. That's the recipe for making love. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off you. Let's go, come on! Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. When we dance, angels will run and hide their way. Your journey, no ba-da-dum, no chance. When we dance, angels will run and hide. Your journey, no ba-da-dum, no chance.
Caribbean strives to make sure every one of its vessels provides an experience that is like no vacation on Earth. And the beautiful independence of the seas continues to raise the bar. With its innovative technology, elegant atmosphere, unparalleled service, and world-class amenities, the Independence goes above and beyond to provide the spectacular experience you expect from a Royal Caribbean cruise. The Independence also employs a complement of 1,400 officers, staff, and crew members from every corner of the world to tend to every detail of your Royal Caribbean vacation. Let's take an exclusive behind-the-scenes glimpse at some of the wonderful people and innovative technology it takes to make the Independence of the Seas one of the most spectacular vessels afloat today. One of Royal Caribbean's primary goals, aside from providing world-class vacations, is to do so in a manner that respects the environments that make their cruises so spectacular. The Save the Waves campaign ensures that Royal Caribbean makes every effort to preserve the pristine seas we sail. One of the ways the Independence stays in line with this goal is through the use of a state-of-the-art water filtration and desalinization plant. The water processing system generates thousands of gallons of fresh water for cooking, drinking, and bathing, but also ensures that every drop of water released from the Independence exceeds every environmental standard. Another important aspect of the Save the Waves campaign is to make every effort to reduce the amount of waste generated on each and every cruise. The Independence, like all Royal Caribbean vessels, employs an onboard recycling plant that dramatically reduces the amount of waste generated by this massive city at sea. Glass, aluminum, and cardboard are all recycled right on board the Independence, and everything that cannot be recycled, such as food waste, is incinerated on board the Independence. Yet another way Royal Caribbean puts the environment at the forefront of our priorities. Food service is, of course, one of the most visible, not to mention daunting tasks at hand for the crew aboard the Independence of the Seas. The culinary team aboard the Independence prepares meals, snacks, and buffets for the 5,000 guests and crew aboard the vessel on any given cruise. The speedy yet skilled galley crew works their culinary magic to transform literally tons of provisions into the delectable meals and snacks served throughout the vessel. It takes a lot of provisions to prepare the 25,000 plus meals served each week aboard the Independence of the Seas. For the typical week, the Independence stocks over 20,000 pounds of beef, 75,000 eggs, 12,000 pounds of chicken, and thousands of gallons of wine, beer, and liquor. All perishable goods are stored on lower decks in massive refrigeration chambers until the skilled culinary team goes to work to turn them into the mouth-watering meals served aboard the Independence. One of the less visible but certainly no less important jobs for the crew aboard the Independence is laundry. The crew aboard the Independence operates a full-service dry cleaning and laundry facility that provides crisp, clean linens, including thousands of crew uniforms, bed sheets, and tablecloths. The laundry crew can even clean and press your formal wear, so you look your absolute best for that spectacular night out aboard the Independence. Last, but certainly not least, the highly skilled team of officers and engineers aboard the Independence works around the clock to ensure smooth sailing throughout your cruise. Working with some of the most advanced technology in the industry, the nautical officers and engineers monitor propulsion and electrical systems while navigating the vessel through her carefully plotted course. 6 12-cylinder diesel engines generate over 17,000 horsepower each, providing electrical power for the entire ship and a state-of-the-art propulsion system that enables the vessel to reach top speeds of 22 knots. From the captain and his skilled team of nautical officers to the culinary team and talented entertainers, every dedicated professional aboard the Independence of the Seas strives to guarantee that your cruise with Royal Caribbean is like no vacation on Earth.
Tears
so hard ever to hold my head off the ground. Missing pieces of a puzzle that can't be found. Maybe tomorrow there'll be light in a place where there's none. People born again with a new rising sun. I'm here to transcend the vibe, so put them inside your mind. Listen up, because the world is running out of time. To be or not to be, that is the question. You know I'm not a teacher, but I hope you learned the lesson. So think hard about our future, what will our children be? Hopefully developing a new type of family tree. Remorse is what I'm feeling in this song. So brothers and sisters, let bygones be bygones. My lyrics are flowing over my tongue real smooth to make the knowledge go to your head and make your body move. Keep on dancing, romancing, and bringing joy on today's scene. Hopefully we can work together and put an end to my dreams.
From tomorrow, you have to get what we call on board, what we call a land life. You've got to get a land life because things are different back on dry land to what they are. On board, you've got to reacclimatise being back on dry land. I've known people to go home after being on the ship, find themselves in their own home, staring at their washing machine door, looking for land.
And